It's like a first major step in combating sex trafficking along the Figueroa corridor.
Just 2 miles from where the Olympics will kick off in 3 years, the Figueroa corridor is where the U.S. Attorney's Office says a total of 11 gang members and associates in the notorious Hoover Street Gang were rounded up and charged with racketeering and sex trafficking today, saying they exploited minors, runaways, and girls in foster care, some as young as middle schoolers.
There was a 14-year-old who was sex trafficked at a motel in South L.A. Over the course of 3 consecutive days.
Agents say the perpetrator was 25-year-old accused gang leader Amaya Armstead, also known as Lady Duck, who used Instagram and TikTok to lure victims.
They use social media. They make, rap music videos. So it's much more of a high-tech operation.
Because it's been 3 years and I have yet to know anything.
They say Donald Trump blood is planning to put a special attack on Fig. They say this was just the start of it, bruh. We gonna get into it.
About where my baby's at.
Catherine Renesto has been searching for her daughter Ruthie Smith from Long Beach in the Figueroa corridor since she was lured there for sex trafficking before going missing months later.
Figueroa is a scary place, and there's so many unsolved and so many don't know. And my daughter falls into that category of being sex trafficked and don't know.
While the recent arrest did not give Catherine any updates on her daughter's missing case, it does give her hope that police are doing more to fight the problem. But she thinks more needs to be done.
I want to see law enforcement and people just do more, say more, because these girls matter.
Prosecutors say this gang was notorious. Not only did they lure these victims, they also branded them, brands that you use on cattle on their body to identify them with their pimps, according to prosecutors. We are told all those people arrested did get arraigned today. We're still waiting to hear back what their plea was. We know also there's still one person that they're looking for. Live in South LA, I'm Colin Medina, NBC 4 News.
He put it on thick. He said it was somebody who got branded, bruh. They was putting tattoos on them. I understand, though, that is still branded, but you say like a horse. Stop playing, bro. That shit is weird still either way, bro. Say the children. But L.A. then spoke out on this shit. Matter of fact, we gonna get into it, though. It's some crazy shit going on, bro. They talking about Lady Duck and her situation before she, family got hemi or got thuggy, turned the way she is now, right? She was actually a victim of, SA herself, bro. I mean, ST. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's get into this shit, bro.
So I've just gotten word that the Crip gang here in Los Angeles, the Hoovers, were just indicted and arrested for running a sex trafficking ring with minors. That is sad as hell. If you guys have ever had the opportunity to come to Los Angeles and go down Figueroa and see the multitude of women that are on Fig selling themselves for money, it's sickening. It hurts my heart to death. I really hope that those kids are able to be reunited with their families, get them the proper help, because that is sickening. As young as fucking 14. And they said the biggest person who was running the ring was a woman. A woman. You guys, please keep our daughter safe.
See, it get diabolical, right? Because we know that the law will embellish about, certain crimes in order to trump this shit up. Although it is still some diabolical shit. You know what I'm talking about? And the charges seem to not be as trumped up as they usually be. You know what I'm talking about? Because they got wiretaps with Lady Thug talking about, with some cartel members talking about, if you don't want the female, we gonna take her organs, and just some real crazy shit, bro. Real heartless shit. See, boy, I'm talking about hurting people, bro. Feel me? And speaking of that, right? So they say, I'm going through the comments on this video, right? It's a bunch of let's go through a couple of them. Hold on, scroll through this shit. So as you can see, right, they talking about how Lady Duck was trafficked when she was younger and she didn't, you know, had her share of time on Fig, and you know what I'm talking about, she basically practicing learned behavior with a cold shoulder, cold heart, this, that, and the third. You know what the law gonna say? You know what they say, bro. Ignorance of the law, no excuse. And you look like, see, when it's crazy because you can start as the victim and then you become the monster, bro. You become the victimizer type shit. It just, you know, this shit get wild, bro. It's people that's worried about the wrong things too with this situation. Who done told, who this. I'm gonna have the comments flowing in the back so y'all can analyze that and this, that, and the third. But it's people who is getting like, you know what I'm talking about? They worried about who done, how did this situation happen instead of worried about the children, bro. You know what I'm saying? Worried about trumped up charges. Oh, they not really good. And I can understand it, but like, how they so intelligent to have this big sex ring or whatever y'all trying to call it? You know they gonna call it that in the first place, but they not intelligent enough to not do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? It's on one end, you seeing these criminals is so smart and wise that they able to enterprise and do this, that, and the third, but on the other end, they doing some complete dumb shit. You feel me? Like messing with kids, and you got the mind of a kid. Anybody who thinks it's okay to, you know what I'm talking about? You got yo. It's mental. It's something mental, bro. You feel me? Or it's a lack of growth. Still, it's some mental stagnance, bro. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, and it's crazy, right? Because P4 just the other day, he was getting into it with people about this shit, and he was like, it, you know, in the rap news, street politics shit. We got the conversation between P4 and Lady Duck. He telling her, yeah, I deal with girls from this age to this age, 16 to 18, right? And he's specifically interested in that, so he knew what he was doing. He was proud of it, and you know, it's crazy, bro. Because Baby B, let's just get into it. Don't get into this back and forth. Him and Baby B Braze, bro. You won't believe what P4 was saying.
Hey man, tapping on the who's who's, man. We going crazy on L's. Look, you already know, GM, I'm not here to start none. I don't want no problems. I don't want to deal with none of that. People calling the feds, doing all this, none of that. Look, today though, dead homies, I told him, and I don't even, you know what I'm saying, do this, but I said, look, it's about LA. I see it. There's bad people's involved. 14s, 13s, 16s. Dead homies. I told P4 personally. I'm not saying that nobody did nothing wrong or none of that, but I said I'm seeing things, so it's a part of my life. I just seen somebody on the news, and then I heard 14-year-old dead homies. I just seen a video of some crazy shit. Look, Braze, all I'm gonna say is this. And I'm going to give y'all the real about what happens, what could happen if you know what I'm saying, when you come to the pen, no matter who you is, them type of people's, type of charges, no matter if you did it or not, on the hood. Look, I see people on the news with minors, Damo. Let me explain this to you though. If you get marked out, you turn out a fade, you a Zark. If you pimp on somebody, niece and nephew that's young, 14, all that shit, you way below a Zark. It ain't even bad peoples no more. You supposed to be condemned.
You the baddest of the baddest peoples, bro. No cap, nigga. That's no good. Nigga can't stand behind it, bro. We need to rally behind it's you know, they say family ain't family no more, bro. This shit wild.
Homies, you bad. You said what? Yo. Yeah, you got it? Look, gang. People, where's that? On L's. They're looking out. Whoa. Look. I'ma let you know. 109th Street Riders. I'm gonna let you know without letting you know. On everything I stand for. You pimp on some 12-year-old, 13, 15, whatever the fuck, same shit. You bad on lanes. Yo, this was some bullshit on the dead homies. I wouldn't lie. Look, if you think that you finna really pimp on some or anything with a grown dude and somebody 13, look, 12 is the same thing as 14, GM. 14 is the same thing as 16, dead homies. You understand what I'm saying? Like all that is the same group, and I even see P's that been slipping and sliding, dead homies. I'm not.
Long story short, baby Braze, right? He say, P4 got a lot to look out for when he getting that motherfucker. Yeah, they gonna yank on pigs. This crazy, and it's crazy, right? Because they act like even more people need to really care, bro. That's really what it comes down to. Cause they acting like they care whole time. They cleaning this shit up for the Olympics, bro. We know what's going on, but let's get into what P4 had to say in response back before he went down, bro. Yeah, and we gonna get up out of here.
Hating that shit like you behind them walls. I don't know what's going on behind them walls, but resume program on blood. Cause I'm out here every day. I'm in the set and I'm on the F every day. Ain't cleaning nothing up. BPS, nigga. Tired of talking crazy. You been behind the wall for 5 years plus or 4K years plus. You been going a long time, little buddy. Dead homie, shit done changed out here. Peace though. I don't care about all that active shit. Talking, nigga, that shit was so 2020 on a dead homie. Like, keep me out your mouth. Black Stones. I'm trying to tell you, better call in and call around and act how I get around this motherfucker. I'm finna be playing with no shit, get real sleazy and real greasy. Dead homies. Know who to play with. Wrong. Dead homies. Know who to play with. Peace though. Dead homies. Swear to God, they so active. Like, nigga did this and did that and did this and did that. It's 2025. Yeah, that was how long ago? Bro, do you know you don't exist no more? Nigga, everybody forgot about you. You don't exist, blood. You want to bother me because you don't exist. You want to bother us because you don't exist. Should've stayed your stupid ass out of jail, nigga. Bloods. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Dead homies.
Ain't that crazy, bro? Y'all niggas let me know what y'all think, right? Nigga went from popping it to locking it, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they put a lock in blood. It's crazy for some bad shit, pigs. You know what I'm see, out here, and niggas is enjoying their freedom, so it probably wasn't too many people to take you up on hella offers. But in there, nigga in there don't got nothing but time, bro. And it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you gonna explain this shit in there. Nigga, y'all niggas let me know what y'all think. We on to the next.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga